Move on to chapter 2. We are at 45 seconds. What do we got going on? We have the Batman voice, Computer FX Hollow. Remember, anytime there's just a title, you can look for it. In Rush, Computer FX Hollow. What is that? That's the sound of the ID scanner as Batman is trying to figure out who's the guy that Joker has tied to the chair. And then this whoosh hit, big click. Again, something you look for in Rush itself. Sort of slams his hand with a crowbar, right? Let's listen and find out.
I see a figure sitting, tied up to a chair. I activate my ID scanner to see that it's Jason Todd, the second Robin. Out of the dark, cackles Joker, hitting his hand with a crowbar. Well, my dear Jason, I guess the Bat never really cared about you. Jason struggles to get free, but the Joker continues. I'm sure that he has already replaced you with someone better. With no second thought, Joker raises his hand and brings it down on Jason's skull, and there's a blood-curdling crack as I drop down when I realize I'm too late to stop it. I used my enhanced suit vision to locate the Joker, but he's gone. I call the Batmobile down the sewers when I see something out of the corner of my eye. Rows of bright red bombs line the hallways, and the fuses are lit. I scream and dive for Robin as the Batmobile comes screeching down the tunnel. The explosions send a rhythm of noise and shockwaves in a pattern down the sewers as the Batmobile drives over them all, but one breaches the hull and strikes me in the leg. Struggling to get out from under the Batmobile, I send it to find the closest opening. I scream when I attempt to get up because a steel rod has been lodged right below my knee. Fighting through the pain, I take Jason and I struggle through the sewers. The thunderstorm outside is brutal as I drop to my knees with the lifeless boy Wonder in my arms.
Alright, so the big thing we'll want to keep in mind as we finish Batman, we need music and sound effects through the entire project. We never want to have silence. We never want to have a gap. All those sounds tell the story. They make you imagine it in your head. And super important with this is a dark, creepy project. All of our sound effects and all of our music should be deep and scary. I hear a lot of us using sound effects that are really high-pitched. When Joker smashes Robin's hand with a crowbar, it sounds like you're snapping a toothpick. No. Give us a big, loud sound. Even if it doesn't sound like a crowbar hitting his hand, we need sounds that are scary and that are big. So use sounds not so much that sound exactly like the thing we're talking about, but use sounds that convey the mood and the scariness of the entire thing. So make sure your music and your sounds fit the theme. If your project makes me laugh, you've used the wrong sound. As you work on your own audiobooks, remember, you'll need to put sound effects and music throughout your entire piece. And a lot of people say, I just can't think of anything. Yeah, you can. If you have a scene where someone's eating some potato chips, or so look for stuff. If someone's driving a car during your audiobook, we should hear the car. If someone is in the kitchen, look for some kitchen cooking sounds. We always want to dramatize it. What I don't want is nothing but your voice. Remember, the sound effects is the life of this project. That's where everything comes from. Look for background music that fits the theme of your audiobook. So if it's a lighthearted comedy piece, give us a lighthearted piece of music. If it's a darker piece, give us a darker piece of music. Make sure that the voice is always louder than the music and the sound effects, but the music and sound effects need to be there. That's what sells it. The way that most of us will sell this short is by having nothing but a voice. And if a voice is all we have, I'll probably start with a grade of C and go from there. We need to add texture and layers to this to make it really great. That's all I've got. Thanks. Bye-bye.